Are you a musician? Can you interpret what you are seeing on this screen now? If you cannot, just come closer. Let us learn music. You need to know how to sight read. If you don't know how to sight read, you are not a musician. That is illiteracy in music. Now, let's bring it down. I'll be very, very sharp on this. What you are seeing on the screen is called a staff. It is the first thing you need to know. The staff is the foundation upon which notes are drawn. That is the staff. That is the basic foundation in which notes are drawn. You can see it. It has 5 lines and 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see the spaces in between. That is for the staff. Second thing you need to know is the clef. You can see the symbols on the screen. These are called clef. You need to know this. It's what you just need to cram. You need to just know it, understand it. Now, what do we understand by the word clef? A clef is a symbol placed at the beginning of a musical staff to indicate the pitch of the notes written on it. That is a clef. If you want to learn how to sight read, just understand what, that's why I'm breaking it down little by little. Now, essentially, it acts as a key, this clef, it acts as a key that tells you which note corresponds to which lines and spaces on the staff. That is what it does. Now, you can see that there are 3 main types of clefs. We have the treble clef. We can still call it the G clef. You can see it on the screen. Secondly, we have the bass clef, which we can call the F clef. You can see it. Thirdly, we have the C clef, which is called the alto and tenor clef. You understand this? Clefs, they assign individual notes to certain lines or spaces. That is why when you see the clef, each of them, you know there's difference, big difference. Clef define the pitch of the note on the staff. If the pitch is high, the pitch is low, the clef is responsible. Without a clef, you wouldn't know which notes are represented by the lines and spaces without a clef. Now, on this video, I will explain to you the treble clef because of time. The treble clef is placed at the beginning of a musical staff, which I've already told you. That is where every clef are being placed. You can see it by the side there. Now, what are the purposes? It tells musicians that the note written on the staff are generally higher in pitch than those written in a bass clef. So when you see a treble clef, just know it is a higher pitch or note. The treble clef is also called the G clef, which I've told you before, because the symbol itself, the symbol curves around the second line of the staff, which represents the note G. Let me not bring much about this. Now we are talking about the treble clef. Let me bring it down a bit. The treble clef is commonly used for higher pitched instruments, like we have the violin, the flutes, and trumpets, yes, as well as for vocal musical piece written like when we have the soprano and the alto, those pieces written in alto and sopranos. The names of the lines E, G, B, D, F, and the spaces we have the F, A, C, E, which is just self-explained as face. Now, how do we, like many musicians, how do we try to understand it? How do we try to memorize it? Like the lines, we have the every good boy deserves Fanta. Every good boy deserves fruit. Is a good way to memorize it. Like the face now, the spaces, we have the FACE, which already is self-explained. That is called face. Now, if you know you are not following me, just follow this video so that we'll learn more. This, we are talking about the treble clef now. Next video, I will tell you about the bass clef. The next video, I'll tell you about the C clef. We learn every day. Uga Garuma is my name. See you in our next video. Try to follow, try to share, and try to understand it. Learn this video. And I tell you, you will thank me later. See you in our next video.